See, yeah, it's perfect there.
Perfect there, yeah?
Yeah, because if we need it, we can just roll it on down.
Yeah.
So I don't think we're going to get caged up, door open, caging.
No.
Fuck me.
Who's that?
Fucking don't know, it's going to be about 90 miles an hour. Wakey, motherfuckers.
Well, on that note, we've begun this week's video. Watch them fucking see me climb out this car like right fat bitch. No, he hasn't, Brad. Should we show the people of the internet?
No.
Oh, the video?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen the video.
Let's show the people of the internet what you've done, Brad.
Just send it to me and I'll put it in now.
I've sent it you.
Smells like burning in here now. I don't like these allegations.
They've only got 4 pistons back in our life.
That's slow like. Now this is a bit of an awkward start because I didn't film any of me stripping it out or putting the bumpers back on, but you've seen people put bumpers back on hundreds of times. So today we're joined by the lovely Brad, who I gave him a t-shirt and he's wearing.
I left it here, it's not here. It's down there, Brad. Yeah, like on cage.
Get titties out. We're at Tom's. Tom's just got a ramp.
Get on now, quick, get on dressed. Go!
You haven't seen the ramp, have we? Oh, we've got a sticker to put on the ramp then.
I'll introduce you to my t-shirt, Bradley and Jack.
Again. Why do you always wear his stuff on mine?
I spilt chocolate on it this morning, just to top shit off.
This morning.
I thought.
Oh, we have got a Honda. Should we go show Brad's Honda? They haven't seen Brad's Honda yet. Well, I just saw him trying to push the fucking window up himself.
Yeah, that's because it's
So this is the nail on nail. Apparently it's limitless. I quite like it.
Fucking hell, is that an EP3 Type R steering wheel in there? You've been stealing again?
I don't know about the pink little tail.
Pink tail? Brad loves a bit of pink tail.
It does look. Is it an EK9 front bumper, Brad?
Yeah, it is.
What are they? They're NK wheels, aren't they? Yeah. RP01. And we've got one seat from Demarco. And a eBay special.
I've got an EP3 steering wheel.
EP. He did rob that this morning. Oh, that's a good. Is that meant to be carbon?
It just
Needs relacquering.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad.
It's cleaning.
Hey, what are you doing?
6-2.
He's had some changes.
What's happened is our lass has not wiped polish off that and it needs painting black.
So we've got a Mark 6R, a Mark 6, not a Mark 6R, but a Mark 6 handle.
Need a spoiler and cause for sale, so I'll buy it now.
Yeah, this is for sale. We'll do a full video on this and then hopefully we'll sell it for him when he lets me drive it.
We'll drive it now, we don't have to steer it.
You see these guns, of course I can.
Steering rack's gone bang. From Cadwell.
As Tom's just said, it is like Christmas. So we've got bolts, end plates, and we've got the roll cage.
Here's what one looks like installed.
Yeah, oh yeah, I don't know if I've seen yours, I don't think I've released that one yet. So Tom's got a similar setup, also safety devices, but his has got loads of fucking piping in it. But this is exactly the same make as mine. But they delivered it late and they delivered it the wrong colour, didn't they?
Yeah.
It was meant to be black, the same as mine. That's the standard colour they do. Anything else is like £60 extra. So his has been like, it's like a weird pastel grey. It looks like it's like a nice colour.
No, I asked for it in what right now? I asked for it in dark grey or fucking graphite grey, and it turns up in matte grey. Not involved with that, but it took about 20 weeks to come.
And then mine turned up in the right colour and in 2 weeks. Yeah, it said 12 weeks. It's like 7 to 12 weeks standard delivery. And it turned up in fucking 2 weeks. So that's what's going in. It's going to be fucking sick. It's going to be stiffer than the men in Brad's dreams. And we're going to love it. So we've like tried to line up the rear. And now we're just fucking ripping out the whole carpet.
Yeah, that footwell pulled out.
You excited?
No.
You excited to get some money at the end of it?
I'm excited now.
That's the intro.
Do you want me to have a look? You have to cut it round that, won't you, as well? Don't let a boy do a man's job, Brad. Got anything needed in the mechanic's job. That's it.
I've got a feeling this is going to be quite a long video. So we're modifying the dash now.
Because
so
Jack didn't fucking inform us that it's a fucking, not a dash dodger.
You asked me yesterday, is it a dash dodger? And I said no.
I didn't ask you that.
You did.
I didn't.
Who asked me then?
Not a clue.
It must have been Colton because he was stood next to you. So if you've got 10-second time memory, then do you want me to be safe?
Not really. I say just tack weld it there and put some Pritt stick on it.
I bought some Pringle cans if we need to make any more up.
What are we saying then, boys?
Chop the fuck out of the dash.
Chop the fuck out of the dash. So, Jack's going to get some cutting blades. Brad's going to the sandwich shop. And yeah, I've just been chopping Jack's dash apart. Managed to get I've got rear cage in. Just on a mock up so we can just work out where feet get seated to. Chopped dash apart to fit this one in. What we're going to do is we're just going to chop this dash to bits, and then Jack's going to get another dash and we're going to have it all cut round bar after we know where it was. Because we've had a look and we can't find anybody that's fitted this cage before, so we don't know where to do cuts. So just done a cheeky cut. And then what it doesn't inform me is you have to put fuse box, because as you can see it's where the cage needs to go. But yeah, we've been at it about 475 hours and we've got first bit in. Like soft spotting right there.
We just got fucking hit by a cage, but we've like loosely bolted it in. We're going to tighten it all up and then mark it out where we need to fit stuff. Got another special case, Matt, for that.
No.
Don't sound too excited.
Matt also has a car for sale and he also wants the same amount of money, but it is Jap shite.
We're just like knocking up the feet now, trying to get it all in place so it can be tack welded.
Where's the front feet?
We're putting it in with full on Pritt stick.
It is, that's all it is. That's all you need is Pritt stick.
Chuckers are front feet, or one of them.
So we've just had a bit of lunch. I'm going to show you the progress we've made, and I'm really happy with how far it's come. I know Tom did his one in his Mark II, and he said it took him about 11 hours, 8 hours on his own, which is nice. So we're moving on this one pretty well. They've just popped out in Brad Civic so that they can get some a little bit of plating, because I'll show you why. The safety devices cages, they fall a little bit short, or it does in this one anyway. So I'll show you what we need, and I'll show you how far. I thought I'd turn the mic around, so I keep getting told off for not doing it. So I'll show you what we've done so far. So the cage is pretty much bolted in place via the feet. We haven't bolted these top ones in because they've got to be bolted through the car, so they'll hold it in via that. But it is a bit of a tip in here at the minute, but obviously it is a bit of a building site. So this is the bit we've welded at the minute. We was having some problems with the welder where it weren't getting enough gas, so we've welded it. It's strong as fuck, and then we're gonna neaten it up in a second. But if you see, there's like a little gap there where the feet for the cage aren't actually sitting right, so we're going to get a little bit of plate, put it in, make sure it's the same stuff as this, and then we're going to weld it and tighten it up neatly, and it does it on the other side as well. But if I just show you the amount of shit we've stripped out, obviously all this sound deadening, all the carpet, speaker parts, the speaker deadening, like it should be good in there now. So we will have the same problem with the other side as well. Right, so Tom's just polishing off one of the welds in there, and we've just had a visitor who's come to see Tom. We're going to have a look at his car, it's quite nice. We've got a Mark III, painted mint green. The fucking interior is well nice. I love cream leather. I like beige, beigey cream. Wood. Fucking wood as well, walnut dash. It's fucking sweet. Let's have a look in the boot build. It's really well done, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's that clicking, your compressor?
Yeah. The car's not on properly, it's just
clips,
going on now.
That looks fucking well nice. Cherry bomb. No, I like the green lights.
I think that if I didn't have green lights on it, it'd look
Yeah.
great.
What are the wheels on it? Stuttgarts. It's a nice tuck on the back as well.
That's changing.
Yeah.
So, update on the ting.
Update on Tom Parker show.
On Tom Parker show from Sheffield. Right, what we've done, it's been a bastard of a job, I'm telling you. So, we've got all plates welded in nicely. You might be wondering why there's white Tipex on top of bolts. It's an old trick that I do for talking them up, so I know which ones I've talked up and which ones I haven't talked up.
You might need to talk a bit louder.
I need to mess about with this wiring. My dad's going to have a mess about with it, trying to tuck it under there somewhere. We're going to make Jack a foot plate. So yeah, we're going to make a foot plate. We're going to fucking solve this problem out and make a mounting fuse box to go on. But yeah, apart from that, it's in nicely. I need to drill and put bolts in back ones.
I'm made of wax, Larry. Yeah.
Gonna tidy it out, get it clean, and that's it done.
I want it.
Are you getting tired?
Yeah.
Right, do another one. Bottom one.
Bottom one? What, the one at an angle?
Yeah. What?
Which one are you doing?
One closest to the window.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Right, other one.
Yeah, one.
That's that first one again. And the rule of snap on, tight is tight.
Smooth. 2 ugga-duggers. How hard has this job been, Tom?
It's been alright, hasn't it?
Yes. To be fair, we thought we were going to be a lot worse.
Mine were a lot worse than this.
That was the first one you did though, wasn't it?
Got fucking iron filings all over.
Would you do another one? If one of my lovely viewers said, Tom, would you fit me one?
I'd be like, yeah, I'll fit you one. No problem.
Yeah, so to be fair, we're going quite well. I thought we wouldn't even be on this bit by this time. Well, it's about R5, isn't it, Tom?
Don't know.
Yeah, we'll just say it's about R5. The car's looking pretty bare. Yeah, it's going to be fucking wicked. So this roll cage might be a 2-parter just for the sake of people's watch time. So we might even be test driving it in this one.
Fuck that, let's do 1 part.
Depends how much footage I got. If it's like fucking 3 hours worth of footage, it narrows down to about 30 minutes. I'm just going to do it in 2 parts.
Why just do a 30-minute? I'd rather it just be in a 1. It'd look better.
So after this, the car's going to go for an MOT today, and then an alignment tomorrow morning. I probably won't film the alignment. I don't know yet. After about a week or so of driving it, when the car's fully how I want it to be, we'll like catch up with you and then tell us what we think.
We chop the springs as well.
It is on Chop Springs, mate. Bilstein's finest. I've just painted them yellow.
Blue.
I'm colourblind.
Car's ready, mate.
Yeah. We shit, I wanted that in my bonds.
Tell me that from moving.
So everything is cage-wise is in. We're just on tidy up now.
Let's push these bungs back in.
It's literally fucking just bolts coming out your arsehole.
So it was a good weekend then.
We've had enough nuts in it, so it's time the bolts for that. Then it's just tidying up to do, really, isn't it? You've got to find a place to fucking put the... You might be right with the bonnet release. Might be able to put it in the same place. Give it a decent hoover.
We're
put it in and
taking gear gator off.
just leave that on for now.
Fuck it, mate. Take it off.
They look a bit shit about it on.
Let them.
Fuse box going back in.
Yeah, I've got it.
I was told it was going to be a bit of a relocation job for that, but turns out it isn't. Safety devices have sorted that one out.
Come on, we can get this in, it'd be a fucking pro fix.
Maybe it's just the cables. It's just cables in the way. If I just get enough gaffer tape, they'll never know. I'll just put like
Just write FIA
Cheap.
approved on it.
cheap flocking. If I go to the local pub and just cut up their snooker table,
Green flock. Next level.
blue and green does go together. If you wear like Diodora shoes, that is.
And when it's free.
Just get some turf.
Just go to just for AstroTurf on the fucking thing. If I do that, I'll wake up one morning and like 6 chavs that are drinking Stella all day. I'll be fucking playing on the dashboard. Battery's off, isn't it?
I know. To be honest, it doesn't look that bad.
It'll look good at,
I've no dashboard.
if you shut the door.
I've got no dashboard, I've got a die grinder.
Yeah.
But it's only got a right small head on it. I'll just slowly wear that corner away and we'll leave all that on it.
So the cage is in, we've tidied up everything, Tom's taking some pictures, Matt is lifting that corner. That's just pure strength, that is. But that's the power of a cage. Are we happy, fridge freezers?
Fucking overload, mate. Not as happy as you like, but...
When everything's in, I'll be fucking buzzing.
They gotta crush it to make sure you get money for it.
That's the only way to test out if it's any good.
Crush it, get your money for it.
Yeah.
Testing to A5 got to make it the worst.
Yeah, Matt's A5 has got worse by him trying to fix it because that bird crashed outside my house into it.
What's happened is insurance has picked car up, and then I had some shitty delivery.
They've delivered it to her to fix it.
And then they've delivered it to the garage and fucked it up by landing it on the floor. And then they didn't want to fix it because it's too beyond their means of fixing it. And then drops it back off at Matt's house and just drops it straight off back at flatbed and fucks up car up. So now Matt's been crying for the past 3 days and I've had to fucking give him some silent nights to keep him asleep at night.
So we're setting harnesses up now, so I've got to sit here like a child.
Because he is a child. And he's incapable of setting his own harnesses up. Because he's
Well,
not trusted with pliers.
unfortunately, Tom, some of us are only born with 2 arms. And they're both of normal length. I'm actually being strangled. But it's
You
not.
have to pay for stuff like it.
Only at Bellmans do you get it for free of every harness fitting. You can come here, get a coolant flush, a harness fitting, and an oxygen flush.
Yes, boy.
Is it working?
That's one done. See you now, look.
What?
Look.
I can't see. I'm not an owl, Tom.
Basically,
I can't turn my head all the way around.
basically, Jack wanted his harnesses threading on his harness bar on a strut brace instead of having it on a iron pinion. Is it called? Something like that.
I don't know.
Hook iron pinion.
I just think having it to the cage is
Does look
neater.
a lot
And it's,
smarter.
yeah,
We just need a divider now. I told him.
can't we just
pin it middle?
jam some fucking cable ties on it?
Is fucking Jack's excuse for everything.
Cable ties. MSA approved metal cable ties.
So what I do is I thread them through and then thread them back through so it's a letter C for closed. Actually, when you're looking at this through camera, it's probably
It's like a
not
little
that
signature for the person who's done it.
way. Hey, that's me not doing his other seat there.
I'm gonna break and just go to the fucking left. So in typical Jack fashion, we've had to do fucking about, and this seat wouldn't go in properly. It was like fouling the door bar, so we had to like move it about. We've knocked it forward another rung so that it matches the driver's seat. So the driver's seat is in, so that should be in. Oh, and I've put my number plate back on over that for now. Obviously, on track and stuff, that'll be out. There'll be a bit of a bish bash bosh.
Sound me.
It might be a bit dark because it is night time, but we're in. It's been MOT'd. I'm just literally just waiting for the V5 number so I can tax it. But we've done them properly. There's still some stripping out to do. Like we've got some sound deadening knocking about, which I'll sort. Some wiring, which if I grow a pair of bollocks, I'll sort. But other than that, we're done. So shout out Safety Devices. Shout out GSM for supplying it. Big up Tom Parker and Chris Bellman at Bellmans for sorting this out. For now, it's been a long time coming, but we're done. Now it's just cosmetic stuff to sort. I want to do a new sun strip with the new logo, the Autosport logo. I want to do some nice door numbers. Maybe a livery. I quite like the Bilstein colours. I've seen a lot of Bilstein suspension cars that on track days, but also the actual race team. They have like the white and yellow stripe. If you follow Garage Midnight, they had a Cayman who did that, so I might just copy that. All it really needs is an alignment tomorrow, and then we're alright. So that's the car for now. We'll do another video which is like how it drives and stuff. It should be sick. So I don't know if Tom mentioned it, but it is actually the next day. No, he didn't, did he? Because he didn't plug the mic in. So we've dropped the Golf off. I didn't really film any of it, but we dropped it off at Wingerworth Tyres in Chesterfield for its geometry setup. And it's got a problem.
That's broken again.
Already broke it. So what happened was just the same problem I had before with the flat spot. But how good was the puff I did under that?
It was good until Jack broke the car.
And I also nearly crashed into a van on the first ever corner I did in it, which is always good. It feels good to be back in it. The steering wheel was wicked. It feels.
The guys in Jack's Dreams.
Yeah. As I was saying, the steering wheel was wicked. It feels just like the old one, just a little bit like smaller. So when we get a call to pick it up, we'll film that. We'll go grab it. We'll bring it back to here. Hopefully we'll scan it. And yeah, we'll go from there.
Well, limit to bash loop or down.
I think this has turned into a two-parter because I can't build a nice car.
You're not ready for eating here.
Is it hot in here?
Fuck me.
Oh, I forgot there was harnesses and I've just run a belt all the way down my back. To me, to you. We're home. Well, not home, we're at Tom's.
We're at my second home. Or should this be my first home?
First, you're here mooring, yeah? What do you think? What's the verdict? Do you think we've built a sick car?
Yeah, I've built a sick car. And you've spectated me building a sick car.
Tidying up wise, we need to fix that because that's where my mega mount goes. Shout out Mega Mount for giving me one.
Cheers Mega Mount for sending me one as well.
Yeah, he's well happy about not getting one. And that other end of the dash. What else?
If Mega Mount are watching this, I would also like same as what Jack's got, please.
The carbon one.
A carbon one.
Yeah, it is nice.
Because
And
I'm
they do
sick
work.
of my phone looking like this, all smashed up and broken.
Well,
because
I put
go
mine
to
in
put
there.
I got to put it in my door pocket and it falls out in its floor.
Well, I
I
accelerated.
Or I stand it in my cup holder and then my drink goes all over it.
I accelerated up your road, up Hoyland Road, and then the Phantom
At
Lemon
speed limit.
decided to become the brake.
Yes, that also happened in Chesterfield when we were driving behind you. I also went to do a swift acceleration and my foot got stuck under my brake pedal while you were stopped in front of me. So I had to attempt at nearly rear-ending you.
We're happy with it.
We've had an accident already.
Yeah.
We were doing speed limits.
We were doing at least 71.
We were doing 71, but there might have been a 1 in front of the 7. And Jack's wheel liners fell off and nearly hit my car.
Yeah,
and then
I wish I'd have got that.
something came off, plastic, some like bit of stone or something flicked up as it bounced off the floor and chipped my window.
Yeah, we're not having that. You didn't say that a minute ago. That's
But
piling
the
on.
window's chipped anyway, so I'll let Jack off.
Oh yeah, cheers. What we need is, we need another Bellmans sticker for the other side. Like another little one. Then we need to do some visual stuff like I said earlier.
Must be that one, because that one's already been there. That's it inside that one.
And despite all my calculations, my caliper's touching the wheel. So we'll have to sort that. And it's been aligned. It's driving wicked. Fucking sick. But it's just out by a little bit. You're not going to believe this, but we've actually cleaned it. I say we, Tom did it. But I'm happy with it. It's still got the problems. We're going to scan it in a bit and then see what's up with it.